This Shaitan,
I'm Bree.
and today we're gonna be talking about sex partners with benefits and I don't know, like
Why have a friend with benefits when you're already in a relationship?
yeah, pretty much.
The goods and the bads. That's
So
your expertise.
I'll say the goods first, cause the bads. Well, the bads would be basically the bads would be anything between your girlfriend not ready to have sex, or you have sex with, a second party, which is another girl, which is your friend with benefits. No strings attached, obviously. And you're just having sex to get a nut off, basically.
And in a girl's perspective, when she's already in a relationship with a boy, I guess it would be like your boyfriend, I guess, not satisfying you, so you go elsewhere to look for satisfaction. I guess that would be
Yeah, sufficient enough.
yes.
But at the same time, the bad thing about it is you're technically cheating.
You losing trust.
Yeah.
I mean, taking advantage of a person's trust. What else? I mean, you basically showing that you have no communication skills on that level. And I mean, from the point of if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend and you have a friend with benefits who you're having sex with or sexual relations with, that basically shows that you don't care about them no matter how much you say you do. Because if you did, you wouldn't be out sleeping around or cheating or lying about it. I mean, you would wait for that person if they wasn't ready to have sex, or I mean, you basically respect their want, their needs, their desires.
Right. Even though you're just basically using the girl, or not using, just yeah, basically you're using the girl for sex, but you have no feelings for her. So
She's just somebody that you can hit real quick.
yeah, pretty much. Just getting that off. But there is a benefit, and there's like a big effect in this. So the best thing to do is, either if you really like your girl, the best thing to do is just wait. Or if you really want to nut off, you just go with that friend with benefits, and you just keep it on
Or
down.
you could just use some lotion.
You see, maybe if I was like 10 again, maybe that would work. But since I'm not 10 anymore, yeah, that doesn't have any
I
effect
mean,
on
like
me.
if you're in a relationship and you're sexually active, but your other person isn't, or they become celibate, or decided that's just not what they want to do at the moment. I mean, if you really care about that person, you're gonna wait, or there are other ways to have fun without having fun.
Yeah, but the whole the getting half the
Yeah,
cake,
you can't even get nothing out.
getting half the cake is not satisfactory.
I mean, you know what they say, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
I mean, but if I already have my cake, why not eat
I mean, if you already have your cake, then you should be satisfied. Why would you want to mess up a beautiful cake? In
it?
other words, a beautiful relationship.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, if I have a beautiful cake in front of me, it's just bound to get ate sometime.
I mean, I guess. I guess. I don't know what to say about that.
Well,
I mean, in my opinion, if it's my cake, I'm gonna eat it. But I mean, obviously I made it or I paid for it. But no, not like that. But like,
yeah,
I mean, like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
mine. I worked hard to gain that person's trust, or to communicate enough with this person to the point where they trust me and I trust them, and we've come together to be in a joint stipulation relationship.
Right.
So, I mean, if I work this hard, or we both work that hard to get to the point where we are now, why ruin it over something as simple as sex that's overrated entirely?
Yeah, but at the same time, if you work so hard and y'all feel as though y'all reached that point, why can't y'all? Why couldn't they get involved in other activities
What you mean other activities?
like sex?
I mean, why do you have to have sex in a relationship?
Because first of all, if the person is already sexually active, I mean, don't get me wrong, even though it may not or it may not want to come to their mind, it's going to come to their mind automatically because they know how sex is, they experienced it, they know how good it is or can be if they're good at it.
But it's
Because
nothing but
everybody's
pleasure.
not good at it.
I mean, it's nothing but pleasure. But when it comes to pleasure, there's also consequences.
I mean,
Especially if you outside of the relationship with the friends with benefits.
yeah,
Because there's a risk of HIV/AIDS, STDs, STIs,
pregnancy.
pregnancies. So I mean, like, and then even if you do hide it really well, and the person that you're in a relationship with never finds out, it's always gonna be on your conscience, and it's always gonna eat at you from the inside out. Until one day you just go boom, and you just gotta let it out.
Yeah.
Or they just found out.
Yeah.
So
Which would suck, of course.
definitely.
But unless you have a really understanding girlfriend.
But all of that can be avoided by just staying faithful in your relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, who likes to stay faithful nowadays?
I mean, if you can't stay faithful, then how you going to basically teach the next generation the rights and wrongs of life?
You have a point.
Exactly.
But at the same time, there always going to be that thought in the back of your mind saying, I want to have sex with this girl. She's not letting me.
Of course, it's always going to be on your mind. We're teenagers and adults. So, I mean, like, sex is always going to be somewhere in your mind floating around, even if it's about this small. Like, I mean, it's always going to be.
This small?
It's always going to be there. But, I mean, like, you should learn how to fight the urge, control your hormones. I mean, because you're not about to be sitting behind your desk in your office on the penthouse floor rooftop or something. I mean, and then you doing your work and everything, you want to talk, and then all of a sudden you just like, I want sex. Call one of your coworkers in there just because you need it at that moment or you want it at that moment.
Yeah. But if you got it like that, I say why not?
No. See, no, that's where we draw the line.
That's not right, but I mean, I guess if you're gonna have sex, and if you're gonna have sex and you have a girlfriend, you should wait for that girl if you truly love her. But if you really don't love her like that, first of all, you shouldn't be with her.
Shouldn't be in the relationship, yeah.
And second of all, if she really likes you and you just go have sex, that can really break her heart and be devastating to her future relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So next time you are in a relationship and the girl don't want to have sex with you, or the boy don't want to have sex with you, and you really like each other, you should just hold out and just wait.
I completely agree. I'm proud of you. Aww. Well, anyway, this is this week's segment of the video blog, and I guess this is it. You can follow us on Twitter at I'm __ Bree with 2 I's and
at Yazzie at Yazzie, which is YAIDZ.
so bye, loves.